if you're thinking in terms of like learning a new language, for instance, using that as an example, you keep saying the word and you keep reiterating the word, again, the practice thing, it keeps going in and imprinting itself on your mind. And it leaves that imprint on a different aspect of mind, which is where those instincts are coming from, that you're automatically doing the thing and it's not, you know what I mean, it's not something you're consciously thinking about. So he's describing it in that sort of process, where you're constantly reiterating the thought and using it with samadhi in the sense of concentration, where you're focusing on it and trying to put it in that place. So it's sort of like using that in a willed sort of way to lay those instincts in. Again, going back full circle to the idea of music and playing guitar, that's what practice is about. It's about laying those instincts in. So I could be moving all over the neck and talking at the same time, and I don't have to think about what I'm doing because it's on a different level of consciousness. So, yeah, that's really interesting. And Jugorum is a really great way to sort of experiment and play with that and get a better consciousness of it.
I think they'll do that.
Yeah.
That's a good...
Because it's also another thing, again, you can intellectualize these things and say, okay, now I understand that the instincts work this way, but there's nothing the same as doing it from experience, because it's the experience of being able to feel the difference. It's like the same thing as the common, the common analogy of like, if somebody's never tasted a strawberry, you're never going to be able to explain it to them. The only way that they'll actually be able to understand it is to experience it. And so it's, there's that separation of like, you can't intellectualize experience past a certain point. Great, so that's all I had. Any other questions or input or anything like that? Any suggestions for everyone else in terms of record keeping for the diary? Okay.
You could use an MRI if you're rich.